Chapter 15, Your Post-Project Checklist. Before you turn in your work, it's always important to double-check what you've written to make sure it's truly good to go. Nothing's more embarrassing than sending in a draft of something that's riddled with typos or misspellings of your client's name or remnants of your notes to yourself. I know because I've felt the pain of making these mistakes when I was a new freelancer. Nothing screams sloppy like glaring errors that take away from the time and energy you put into the rest of the assignment. Obvious errors are also an immediate red flag to your client. Whether they tell you or not, they're making their decisions on whether or not they're going to recommend you or hire you again based on your work in that moment. The post-job checklist. Here's the checklist I usually go through when I'm completing an assignment. Did I read the instructions correctly? Is there anything the client said in my call with them or in their written instructions that I missed? Is everything spelled correctly? Are the font sizes and types uniform? Did I put a title and version number and date on this document? Is everything laid out on the page in a pleasing way? Are there document headings and/or page numbers for documents over 3 pages that I can add to make it look even more high-end and professional? Did I use the right tense throughout? Are all the details accurate and well-researched? Reread the instructions the client sent. Did I complete everything? Does the writing jump off the page in a compelling way? Is there anything I can improve on to make it even 1% better? One more time. Reread client instructions. Anything they sent over, they're going to want to see in the final doc, so just reread them to be sure. One last proofreading grammar check. Feel free to add your own items to this list. Am I sending a funny joke to my client with this email? Is there a pleasing gif of a cat jumping out of this cake that would go great with this? But at the end of the day, do whatever you can to hold yourself and your work to the same standard you would hold a freelancer to that you've hired. Keeping up with the Kardashians, former clients. Once a job is complete, your client sails off into the ether with your awesome work under their arm, out to change the world with your well-written memoir/copy/blog post on how dubstep is actually aliens just trying to communicate with us. It is, but that's not the end. In fact, most of my clients are actually return clients or referrals from my current set of clients. By staying on your former clients' radars, you can easily keep up a stable of awesome clients you can work with again and again. Now that's the start of a beautiful friendship. If you don't already, you might want to consider using a spreadsheet or CRM to track your clients. Every quarter or so, go through that list and send off a, "Hey, how's it going?" email. Wish them happy holidays, let them know you're thinking of them, and move on. Be casual, be kind, and just offer some good vibes. What you don't want to do is go after former clients and consistently ask them for more work. You don't want to beg for anything. Let them come to you. It's about staying on their minds, not staying on payroll. Just being on their radar will mean you'll be first on their mind when a new project comes up. Amy's field notes. Peanut butter jelly time? It depends. When I was in 3rd grade, my teacher gave us an assignment that seemed super simple. Write directions on how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and write them as if you were explaining it to an alien with no concept of how to make a sandwich. Sounds easy, right? So my classmates and I wrote down what seemed like a simple writing task. Next, our teacher whipped out bread, peanut butter, and jelly. Our directions were about to be put to the test. She selected one set of directions at random and read them aloud as she followed them word for word. Step 1, put the peanut butter on the bread. Our teacher picked up the entire jar of unopened peanut butter and set it on top of the entire loaf of bread. Step 2, put the jelly on the bread. She did the same thing with the unopened jar of jelly. Does that look right, class? We all laughed, and she reset the sandwich station and picked up another set of directions at random. Step 1, take 2 slices of bread and put peanut butter on one of them. We were off to a better start, but again, our teacher just put the whole jar on top of 1 slice of bread. She kept cycling through directions. One set of instructions got more specific with spreading the peanut butter and jelly on both slices of bread, but didn't say what sides should be facing each other. So our teacher put the dry sides facing each other so the jelly and peanut butter sides faced outwards. At the end of the demonstration, she asked us to write the directions again, this time with a new level of specificity. We did, and this time our directions passed the test. I'm sharing this because your clients will probably give you directions that are crystal clear in their mind, but may lead you astray if they don't specify exactly how they want the sandwich made. Your job as a freelancer is not to just follow instructions as they're received, but to also ask for clarification and confirm that they do want the peanut butter and jelly sides facing outwards. Hey, sandwiches can be a deeply personal choice before you go ahead and make it that way. I create these voiceovers using Wondercraft AI, a text-to-speech tool that speaks in your voice so you can create more podcasts, audiobooks, and voiceovers, all by just dropping in some text. Use my code SUTO50, SUTO50, or the link in the description below to get 50% off your Wondercraft AI subscription. I get a small commission if you use my code, so thanks for your support. Sending creativity and good writing vibes your way. Amy.